Hi everyone, welcome back to English Excellence with Chaya. In today's lesson, we are going to learn very simple phrasal verbs. Though they sound simple, yet I see that many speakers usually struggle to use it naturally. So the word here is pull. We are going to learn phrasal verbs with pull. It's going to be an interesting lesson. Stay tuned till the end because you are going to learn some interesting usage in the form of a mini story, some quiz at the end. So watch out for this lesson. So in this lesson, let's explore all the phrasal verbs associated with the word pull. Okay? And let's look at the first one with some interesting examples. The first one is pull over. Pull over essentially means you're driving your vehicle. Suddenly something happens. You need to stop your car and park your car by the side of the road. That entire scenario is known as pull over. For instance, you're speeding, and a traffic cop asks you to pull over your vehicle. Or for that matter, you're kind of feeling motion sickness and you want to kind of catch some, fresh air, and you pull over your vehicle on the side of the road, okay, for the much needed fresh air. So pull over is when your vehicle is in motion and you need to stop your car for some reason or the other and take it to the side of the road. Let's try and use them in some examples in active speech. For instance, you're driving, you get a call, and your friend advises, don't speak while you're driving. Why don't you pull over your vehicle? So you say, now I have pulled over. Let's complete our conversation. Or for that matter, you are asking someone to halt. You could say, can you please pull over your vehicle? Let's have a quick chat. So there you go. Pull over, easily usable if you understand the context clearly. Pull up. Pull up is a phrasal verb which has multiple meanings. The one which we are going to focus on today is going to be reprimand or someone correcting you for something. For instance, you are at your workplace and your boss pulls you up for a mistake that you made during the presentation. It means someone is scolding you, reprimanding you, or for that matter, admonishing you for a mistake. Or it could also be something that happens as a routine exercise. He always pulls me up for, small mistakes which I'm doing on and off. So being pulled up essentially means being corrected for somewhere that you're going wrong. Now, if you want to understand how to use pull up in active speech, the easiest way to do it is, I'm sure I'm going to be pulled up for this. How did I miss this? I worked so hard on this presentation and at the end I missed a vital point. I'm so going to be pulled up for this. This is one way. Or if someone has a tendency to do it, he always pulls up people for minor errors. So this is another way you could use it in active speech. Pull out. When you withdraw from a situation, a conversation, or for that matter, you remove something, or you leave a particular scenario. That's pull out. So let's understand the usage. For instance, if you're trying to use it as withdraw, he pulled out of the competition at the nth hour, which means he withdrew from the competition. I think I'll pull out of this conversation. It's getting very unpleasant here. So you're basically withdrawing or not participating in the conversation. Or for that matter, he never pulls out his wallet whenever we go out, to the restaurant for dinner. So basically, he never removes or takes out is how you're using it. If you want to use pull out in active speech, here you go. Pull out of this relationship before it gets too toxic and it's difficult to then step out. Or for that matter, you could also use it as the deal doesn't seem very profitable. Why don't you pull out from it? Pull through. The third phrasal verb is pull through. It refers to enduring a situation, bearing something, possibly even recovering from that situation after a prolonged period of hardship. We all remember the COVID period, right? Basically, we all pulled through it okay, and manage to survive and even bounce back with resilience. So pulling through means enduring something or putting up with a period of hardship. If you want to use pull through in active speech, then this is the way you can do it. I tried to experience the ocean walk, at during my trip to Singapore. And trust me, it was extremely challenging. Somehow I pulled through. So basically, when you're enduring a difficult situation, this is how you can use it. Or I think it's a matter of a year, pull through somehow, and after this, you'll be able to see the benefits materialize in your career. So basically, when you grin and bear, you show resilience for possibly the greater good, that's when you can use the phrase pull through. Pull off. Pull off is when you do something amazing or incredible. I enjoyed the performance. He pulled off an amazing performance. Pulled off is basically demonstrate or carry out something incredible or something amazing. Or for that matter, I really don't know how he pulled this off. It seemed something possibly way out of his league. Okay? So pull off when you are actually delivering something incredible or amazing. So, how do you use pull off in active speech? These are some examples. I was so sure he's capable of pulling off this. Or for that matter, trust me, assign this task to him. He will pull it off. If you want to sound collaborative, pull together is a great phrasal verb to use. Don't worry, we will pull together, which means you will be able to do it collectively as a team. Or we pulled this together and that's why today we are, enjoying the fruits of this entire experience. So pull together is a phrase for collaborative experience. If you want to use pull together in active speech, then these are some examples. They pulled together brilliantly and the end result was for all to see. Or you could say, I have got this. Don't worry, we will pull this together. Quiz time. Which phrasal verb using the word pull indicates delivering something or succeeding at something incredibly well? Think about it. We learned it just a couple of minutes ago. Where? You've got it spot on. The phrasal verb here is pull off. He pulled off a brilliant performance, which means he delivered something at an incredible or remarkable pace. Which phrasal verb means that you are trying to endure through a difficult situation, you are managing to recover from it, and now possibly you've endured it well. Yes, I think you got it right. It is pull through. So if I want to use it in the future tense, don't worry, he's extremely strong. I'm sure he will pull through this entire period of hardship. So as you can see, phrasal verbs are a very powerful tool for natural expression. If you really like this lesson, go ahead and like, subscribe and share our videos so that a wide base of learners can benefit from this. And yes, do watch out for future videos on phrasal verbs pertaining to possibly go, get, take and many such other words. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Looking forward to associate with you further at English Excellence with Chaya.